I've forgotten what it was like to have a brisk walk first thing in the morning. We must do it more often.
Well, whenever Michael's giving me the silent treatment.
Oh, more often than not, then.
Well, I don't think it's helpful reminding Glory that her mother didn't want her. Goodness knows what psychological impact that can have on a child.
I didn't tell you. Yesterday I saw Tyrone and Abby having the biggest ding-dong.
Did Abby seem all right to you?
How do you mean?
I don't know. I saw her the other day and she definitely wasn't herself.
Well, do you remember that night in Barbados when you had had one too many rum and cokes? She was a bit like that.
Maybe that. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, broody too. Felt like she'd snap your head off if you said the wrong thing.
I hope she's not using again. You know, I just might knock on, make sure she's all right.
Do you want me to come with? You know, be backup.
If my memory serves me right, you did not have my back in Barbados. Spent the night on a flaming sun lounger.
Yeah, well, that was 20 years ago, and I'd had a few rum and cokes myself.
Right, well, I'll see you at home.
See you later.
Why didn't that alarm go off?
That's me.
Kelly!
I'm here.
She's got a first unsupervised client this morning before school.
Yeah, you got your script ready?
What script?
You got any plans for the weekend? You watched the match last night?
Give over, you.
But you got to remember that no one wants to chat when they're having their nose hair trimmed, all right? Because that's when accidents happen. You nervous?
Yeah, I am now, thanks.
Just do everything like we practiced and you'll smash it. Honestly, they'll be queuing round the block for you once they realise how talented you are.
Yeah, Marie, about that, I'm really sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to hand me notice in.
What?
I was just thinking about what you said the other night about having too much on, and I'm sorry to drop you in it, but I can't risk my mum having another fall again. I just can't.
But Kelly, you can't give up hairdressing. That's your future. Right, look. Gary will pop in and see your mum every day if that helps. Won't you, Gary?
Yeah, of course I will, yeah.
Yeah, but she needs more than just popping in on, all right? She needs taken care of, and she's only gonna get worse. I mean, is Gary gonna give her a bed bath every time she needs one?
Well, no, obviously, you can't do all that, but that's not up to you to do that either.
I'm her daughter. All right, I need to do my bit. It's the right thing to do. Please don't talk me out of it. I'll see you down there.
Well, it seems like they're pulling out all the stops to try and find her.
I just can't get my head around why someone would do that. Just abandon a helpless baby in the hospital.
And she can't be in her right mind. And if that's the case, she's probably done that little boy a favour.
Yeah, maybe. You know, I sometimes wish that Elsie had been placed with us sooner. No trauma, no memories.
Do you think that's why she had a nightmare last night? I heard her cry out.
Oh, so you weren't asleep after all? Yeah, a nightlight had gone off, along with the power in the rest of the flat, which you would have known if you'd bothered to get out of bed to comfort her.
Well, that's a mother's job, that.
Oh, OK. Well, if we're playing into these parental stereotypes, it's the father's job to check the fuse board. There's something dodgy going on with our electrics.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, OK. Do you actually know where the fuse box is?
I do not know.
Oh, Abby. Sorry, I didn't see you there. You OK?
Fine. Oh, Debbie's in a flat. Apparently there was a power cut at the bistro last night and the freezer hasn't switched back on, so it looks like my day's going to be a barrel of laughs.
Hey, well, look, why don't we go bowling? You know, get some hot dogs, popcorn. Might give you something to look forward to.
I thought you wanted me to concentrate on schoolwork.
Yeah, well, I do, but I mean, you could do it after your homework, couldn't you?
Yeah, think of it as an incentive.
I could think of a much better incentive.
Oh, Sam.
Sorry.
It doesn't have to be bowling. Just as long as we're doing something together, you know. I miss hanging out with you.
You're right. Bowling sounds great. Thanks, Dad.
You do realise you've just emotionally blackmailed him to spend some time with you?
Yeah, I do, and I don't feel great about it. But I'm not changing my mind about chess.
You'll be getting a reputation hanging around street corners.
Oh, I wasn't waiting long. I just wanted to check you were okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, Ed said he saw you yesterday. Well, you just didn't seem yourself. You going somewhere?
Me and Kevin are splitting up. He's finally had enough of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm stocking up.
Oh, hey, Do you always suffer this badly?
I could do with a lie down, actually.
Is this yours? You're the one who abandoned the baby, aren't you?
I think I preferred it when she hated her mum.
Yeah, but I respect what she's trying to do, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. It just seems a bit extreme to jack a job in.
Well, you'd do the same for me if I was terminally ill and needed care, wouldn't you?
No chance. You've got Liam.
Of course, there is another solution. But I don't think you're gonna like it.
I can't stop this light from flashing.
Oh, maybe someone's hiding in your building, sending you messages in Morse code like that film, Parasite.
Hey, it was good, that, wasn't it?
I'll be honest, I nodded off. It's exhausting reading all those subtitles.
Why don't we watch something tonight?
Yeah, I'm up for that, as long as I can pick the film this time. No, it'll be suitably highbrow and dull as dishwater.
OK, you're on. I'll see if my dad can watch Bertie.
Brilliant. I'll supply the snacks. Your faces. Honestly, I'd rather poke my eyes out with pencils than have to spend a romantic night in with you two. I'll stop at a mate's.
Cheers. How are you on?
Well, I'll call Jen, try and wangle a day off, and then I can cook us something fancy. No. Orsted. Can I borrow yours?
Yeah, help yourself. Oh, 1401.
You sure you don't mind me hanging out in the flat all day while you're gone?
Yeah, as long as you don't kill the person in the basement that's sending me all these secret messages.
I make no promises.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
It's just a red hoodie. There must be hundreds of women walking around Manchester wearing one.
Are they also buying sanitary pads by the truckload?
Yeah, probably.
They'll do a DNA test. And if yours is on record, they will find you. Talk to me. Let me help you.
I want you to leave.
There's a little boy fighting for his life in the neonatal unit, and no one has the faintest idea who his mother is.
No, that's the way I want to keep it.
Why?
Well, why do you think I don't want him? I didn't even know I was pregnant. went into labour and then there he was.
Look, you've had a terrible shock. And I cannot even begin to imagine what that's like. But it's happened. You need to face up to it. Why don't you start by calling Kevin?
No.
Why? He'd want to be here if he knew what you were going through. I know he would.
You don't know anything.
I know that him and Jack love you. And I bet my life on it they'd love that baby too, if you gave them the chance. Look, whatever's happened between you two, that's his son.
No, it's not.
Right, if Kevin's not the father, who is?
Well, it don't matter, because they won't want the baby either. Trust me. Look, Aggie, can you just forget that you were ever here?
I can't. It's my duty to tell social services.
You wouldn't.
I've got no choice. It's a safeguarding issue. Look, trust me, they'll be able to help you. No, look, you need to get yourself checked out. You're in pain.
I'm fine.
You keep saying that, but you've just had a baby. Happy, please. Look, please, this will be so much easier if you just came to the hospital with me, eh? Don't you want to see your son?
How dare you come round here sticking your nose into my business as it's got nothing to do with you?
Our old phone's been disconnected, so I'm just checking internet.
Shouldn't you speak to Mum and Dad first?
Why? So they can talk me out of it?
No. It's just... I can't help but thinking you're setting yourself up for a fall. What makes you think after all this time Grace wants to see her daughter?
Yeah, I thought about that, but as you know, it's Glory's first birthday on the 17th. Surely she's not going to want to miss that.
Well, I still think you should talk to Mum.
Fine. Mum, I'm thinking about throwing Glory a birthday party.
Right. He wants to invite Grace.
Oh. No, hang on. Before you kick off, all right, it's none of your business. Just like the nursery photos.
Grace had a chance to be a part of her daughter's life, and she blew it.
Yeah, well, all right, she'll probably say no, but it's important I make the gesture. And let her know if she wants to change her mind, she can.
I see. I was going to offer to do the guest list anyway, so I can take care of that.
Mum, no offence, but she's not likely to accept an invitation from you, is she?
Right, so this is more than a gesture. You actually want her to come?
Yes.
Right, I've got to take this. We'll talk about this later. Oh, hi. Hi, yeah, well, thank you for getting back to me. Look, I know who the mother is.
You did a great job. You don't think it was too patchy?
No, not at all. No, he's got a bit of a bumpy head. There's not much you can do with that, is there? He wants to book you again for next month.
Not gonna change my mind.
OK, what if I told you that I'd found a way that you could care for your mum and still have time to do your schoolwork and your job here?
Don't tell me Gary's retraining to be a nurse, is it?
No, that's plan B.
Right.
Plan A is that Laura comes and lives with us. Just, you know, until she needs to go in hospice.
What? You'd do that for me?
Well, me and Gary have discussed it, and obviously it's not without its problems, because she can be a bit toxic sometimes, your mum. I don't really want Liam around that, so I'm going to have to speak to him first, but... And first sign of trouble, and she's out.
Sorry, I don't know what to say.
Well, in your words, it's just the right thing to do, isn't it? So can I go and confirm Mr. Hennessy?
Yes. Oh, I'll pop into my mum's on my way to school.
Okay. Gary's around there now, we'll open a pack. Sorry, thought you were someone else.
I've had Mr. Jacobs at the garage this morning screaming blue murder about his missing car.
Told you I don't know anything about it.
Yeah? Well, he thinks it's an inside job. And he said if his car's not back in the garage by the end of the day, he will make it his mission to put us out of business.
How many times? I didn't nick it. How can you even think that?
Well, I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, I didn't think you and Kev had split up. I didn't think you'd be back on the drugs. But here we are. Abby, if you know something, anything, just tell me and we'll work it out. But Kev doesn't deserve to lose his business as well after everything else he's been through.
Sorry, Ty, can't help you.
Fine, get back to your drugs, screw everyone else, eh?
Dean, it's me.
I wasn't sure I'd hear from you again. I thought you'd OD'd.
No, well, I didn't. I need a scar.
Have you got any cash?
I can do better than that. I can get you a nice little BMW.
Well, now you're talking.
Oh, sorry, Brian, we're not ready to be open yet. We just had a minor emergency in the kitchen.
Oh, nothing too serious, I hope.
Oh, you'd think it was an outbreak of E. coli the way Debbie's flapping about. No, it's not.
Oh, not to worry. I was only after a coffee. I didn't fancy the cafe. It's full to bursting.
Ah, lucky them.
Yeah, only on account of you being closed, I'm sure.
Oh, go on then. Pull up a chair, I'll make you a coffee. Can't exactly turn away my only customer in the morning, can I, eh?
Your Sam beat me at chess the other day. My ego took a bit of a bruising. But I have to admit, he's got a rare gift for the game, you know.
Ah, I see, has he? I don't suppose Roy has sent you over, has he?
What? No, why should he?
We've told Sam he can't play for a while. He's getting behind with his schoolwork.
Oh, well, I can't tell you what a shame that is. it's lovely to see someone Sam's age with such a passion for the game. His little face lit up when he pulled off a move. Still, I'm sure you and Nick have your reasons.
If Debbie appears, just tell her I've nipped out a sec, would you?
You're lucky it didn't smash.
That's my fault. Overloaded the bag. I couldn't decide on red or white, so...
So you bought both. Sounds like my candidate.
You're not from round here, are you?
No, I was looking for someone, actually. He might be able to help me. Daniel Osborne.
What do you want with him? Nicky?
Oh, good. You do know him, then?
Sort of.
Great. I just called at the flat, but there was no one in. He's probably at work, but I really wanted to speak to him. Don't suppose you have his number?
How come you don't have it? If you know him.
I did, but I dropped my phone in the bath and don't believe you what they tell you. Putting a bowl of rice does not work.
Yeah, no, I don't have it either. Sorry, I can't help.
Oh, well. I'll just try the flat later. Enjoy your evening.
You know he won't be there. Yeah, no, he moved away south somewhere. Can't remember where.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he wanted to leave his past behind him, you know, fresh start and all that.
Good on him. There's not a lot for a guy like Daniel around here.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
Where is it?
I parked around the corner. Didn't know where you wanted it.
You still look like Death, by the way.
Yeah, good to hell, Dean. Please. I want to report a stolen car. It's registration MF05FTP. It's in a lockup.
You grass! You're gonna regret doing that. Abby! Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Been unusually busy this morning.
Yeah, so can see. Listen, Roy, I've been waiting to talk to you about Sam.
Oh?
Yeah, he's really upset about having to give up chess.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but his schoolwork must come first, and I am fully supportive of Nick's decision. He's Sam's father, after all. However, it would be remiss of me not to point out that I think the chess was helping him.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
You do?
Yeah. So, listen, I would really appreciate it if you could carry on teaching him.
Well, I'd like that very much indeed, but can I assume that Nick is also giving this his blessing?
Yeah, actually, it was his idea. He's just a bit embarrassed, you know, the way he behaved. But, well, in future, I will bring Sam, if that's okay.
I understand, yes. Well, perhaps I'll see you both tomorrow.
Great, yeah. It's a date.
You packed in here a set of dumbbells.
Oh, that's just all my makeup, that. What? Sorry, I mean, you didn't give me much notice, did you? You didn't know what to pack and what to leave behind.
What, so you just packed everything, did you?
Yeah, well, girl's got to look her best on her deathbed and all that.
Sorry.
Look, I really am grateful, you know.
Least I can do.
Well, you know, not just for having me here, but what you've done for her with Kelly. Giving her that job, it's like suddenly she's got a future when there was none.
Well, she's a bright kid, you know. Got a lot of potential.
I know. And I want to do my bit to make sure that she fulfills it.
Right.
Hey, don't look at me like that. For once, it's not just words, because guess what? I've got a plan.
Yeah?
I'm going to get my hands on Rick's money, and I'm going to leave our Kelly everything.
How are you going to do that?
Oh, I'm going to hire a private investigator. Find out once and for all where he's been hiding it and fleece him for every penny he's got.
No.
The engineer can't come till the end of the week.
Well, I don't know anything about freezers. And unless you're going to tell me Kev's on his way back, as you can see, I've got a lot to do. So is he? Is he on his way back?
Not till Abby's moved out, which could be a while yet.
Yeah, well, that's probably for the best.
What do you mean by that?
Look, a car's been stolen from the garage, right? And I think Abby's got something to do with it. And I think she's back on the drugs.
Well, she was getting help. I met a sponsor.
Some people are beyond help.
We can't just give up on her.
Oh, I'm sorry, but she's burnt all the bridges as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, bigger things to deal with right now.
Yeah, you and me both.
I should check in on her.
You've done all you can. Si, you don't happen to know a decent electrician around here, do you? The power went out in the flat last night.
Oh, you don't need a spark, mate. Local substation went down.
Well, there you go. Told you I'd sort it. See you later.
Bye.
Hello?
Who's this? Can I speak to Abby?
Are you a friend of hers?
Yes, I am. Why, what's happened? Is she okay?
I'm afraid she's been in an accident.
Oh, what's the emergency?
She's in the bedroom. Come here. Come here.
Right, I thought something serious had
No,
happened.
it has. She wants to hire a private investigator.
What, why?
To get her hands on Rick's assets.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. But the police didn't get anywhere, so maybe a private investigator won't.
Well, they will if they're any good.
That's it, babe. That's it.
Oh, Maria. Hi, love. I thought I'd heard your voice. Hey, has Gary told you that I've nicked your mattress?
No. No, he ain't got round to that.
Oh, well, I hope you don't mind. Only my palliative care nurse thinks it's really important they have a comfy one and all that, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Gary will just have to get a new one.
Oh, well, I mean, that'd be even better. Thanks, love.
No, I meant...
Laura, I've been thinking about what you said, you know, about hiring a private investigator.
Mm.
And I think I've got just the guy for you.
Really?
Yeah. I could set up a meeting if you want. He's brilliant, really thorough.
Mm.
One less thing for you to think about.
Okay, then. Yeah, if you insist. Thanks.
Hi, I'm looking for Abby Webster. She was in an accident. She's a good friend of mine.
I believe she's in surgery right now. She has retained placenta fragments and the beginnings of septicemia.
What?
Well, she's lucky she came in when she did. Apparently the police only found her because she called in a crime about an hour or two earlier, so...
Sorry, rewind. Abby's had a baby.
I thought you said you were a friend.
No, I am. It's just I didn't... Oh, Aggie, this doctor said that Abby's had a baby.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have.
So she has? Wait, is she the one that they've been looking for in the papers? Well, does Kevin know? I mean, is this why she's been getting high again?
I really can't say any more. I'm sorry, Toya.
Oh, look, I'm only here because I care about her and I want to help. Please.
Are you still at it? It's like she's vanished into thin air. Her phone's out of use, no Insta account, no Facebook.
Maybe you want to try ex-cons reunited. I just dropped you by my footwork. She filled me in on your little plan.
Well, maybe she's changed her name.
Well, maybe she don't want to be found.
Well, no, because more and more people are abandoning social media at the moment. It's like a protest through all the fake news.
Never thought Grace is the principal type.
Look, Dad, you can badmouth her all you want, okay? I'm not going to change my mind. I want Glory to know her mum.
No, you're early. I'm not even ready.
Something smells good. Food doesn't smell too bad either. What are we having, Nigella?
Well, we've got a moist chicken breast wrapped in a delicate Parma ham with a luxurious side of creamed leeks and a sumptuous baby shallot. Oh, and I fixed your microwave.
Well, I wasn't hungry before, but I am now.
Well, there's going to be at least another hour.
I was hoping you might say that.
What do you want? I know about the baby. And I know it's not Kevin's.
How do you know? Who?
Aggie. It wasn't her fault. A doctor let slip and I made her fill in the blanks. Look, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
What could you possibly do that could help me right now?
I realise it's complicated.
You have no idea.
But you don't have to deal with this on your own. And does the father know that you've had his baby? Well, then tell him.
It was a one-night thing. We both made a terrible mistake. He wouldn't want this baby any more than I do.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
It was my ex, Tez. And he's in prison, so I am well and truly on my own.
No, you're not.
Here to do your Robs, Abby.
Look, I'll go and get us both a cup of coffee.
No, don't. Just go home. Just go home to your perfect little life with your perfect little family. I don't want you here.
So will you do it?
I'm confused. This is the woman you paid me to track down?
Yeah, she didn't see, did she?
No, I'm a professional, aren't I? Why are you helping her anyway? I thought you hated her.
Yeah, well, hate's a very strong word, and things are different now because she's living with us.
Oh, wow. Are you one of them throuples?
What? No. We're involved with her daughter, Kelly. And not like... Get your head out of the gutter, will you? They're just lodging with us.
Right, sure. And all I have to do is to pretend to be investigating where Rick's money is.
Correct.
So you're going to pay me?
To do absolutely nothing, yeah. Except you'll have to invent a few leads from time to time, make it look like you're making progress.
But I'm not.
None whatsoever, because they're all going to turn out to be dead ends, aren't they, Lenny? Yeah?
Rick might very well be dead, in which case you just made a very funny joke.
this was a mistake.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'll do it.
Good. But you might want to invent a name so they can't tie you to Rick, yeah?
Right. Like what?
I don't know, use your imagination.
Oh, good. I'll be back in a while to check on you. Try not to get worked up. Tell her that.
Look, you can be as mean as you like, but I'm not going anywhere.
I'm a bit old for them.
The nurses said that you'd not been to see him yet. Thought it might be easier if we went together.
How would it be easier, exactly? I'm giving him up. Seeing him would only make that 10 times harder. Or is that what you want, to torture me? Make me feel worse than I already do?
I want you to consider changing your mind.
I've been here before, Toya. I know what it means to give up a child, so I really don't need it spilling out.
I know that you've been here before. And that's why it's really important that you don't make any rash decisions. Look, Abby, don't you see? This could be your chance to...
To what? To make amends? To do it all differently?
Yes.
How? I'm a junkie. My husband's left me. I don't have a home or a job. I am the last thing that little boy needs.
That's just not true.
I nearly killed him. I was high as a kite when I gave birth. And I went into labour in a stolen car. I have failed him from the second he was born, so do not tell me that that little boy doesn't deserve a better life as far away from me as possible.
Sounds like the odds were really stacked against him. But he survived. So he's obviously a tough little cookie. Wonder where he gets that from, eh?
I'm tired of being tough. I've tried to hold it all together, all the time. It's exhausting.
So you've got a lot of demons. More than most people have to cope with, but you were a good mum to Seb and Jack. They adored you. And isn't that all a person really needs? Like, someone to love and someone to love them back?
No, they need more than love. You should know that better than anyone. I heard you talking about Elsie in the shop this morning, saying how you'd wish she'd come to you as a baby with no trauma, no memories. Those were your exact words.
This is nothing like Elsie's situation. She'd suffered physical and mental abuse. The only thing posing a danger to your son is your addiction. And you can get that under control. I know you can. You've done it before. Look, if you want to find excuses not to keep him, then you will. But I know you're only doing it to protect yourself. Because deep down, you're scared to death of losing another child.
You're right, I am.
But you're going to have to find the strength from somewhere to overcome those fears. Because, like it or not, that little boy needs a mother. And you're it.
Laura, I've got someone to see you. Lenny, let me do the talking, all right? Laura, this is the PI I was telling you about.
Kenny, at your service, madam.
Hang on, I've seen your face before.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, I have. I chased her in my back garden. In fact, you were the creep who were taking photos of me. And don't deny it, because I remember that face from anywhere.
You must be thinking of my twin brother, Lenny. He's also in my line of work.
Oh, get off it. Do me a favour. So go on, then. Who hired you to spy on me back then? Go on. I want to know. Who was it?
It must have been Rick, no? I mean, who else would it be?
Yeah, it was Rick. Yeah, me and him go way back. Drank in the same pub.
Yeah, which is a good thing, though, because Kenny will have the inside track on where to find him.
Yeah, well, in which case you're the last person I trust with any of this, pal.
I've got someone else we could try.
All right. Yeah, and what's his name then, eh? Benny? Thanks, Gary, but I want someone professional, you know, someone who can actually find the money that Howie Kelly's owed.
You're still good for that 500 quid, though, yeah?
How many girlfriends have you had?
Whoa. Way to make a guy feel paranoid.
What do you mean?
I've just pulled out all my best moves and you're questioning how experienced I am.
No, didn't mean it like that. Your moves are fine. They're better than fine. I just want to know everything about you, that's all.
You already know it all.
Sinead and Bethany. That's it?
Would you want me to list every meaningless fling I've ever had as well?
No. Just the ones that were special.
What's brought this on?
Dunno. I guess I wonder where I might fall on the spectrum. 10 being really special and 1 being meaningless fling.
All you need to know is that what me and you've got is like nothing I've ever had before. And I'm enjoying every minute. So, what film did you pick?
Well, you'll be pleased to hear it's got subtitles.
Mm.
It's called... Como si fuera la primera vez. It's 51st Dates. In Espanol. Thank you.
All right.
What are you doing hiding in here?
I needed a break. They're currently discussing the relative merits of memory foam versus pocket sprung.
Ah,
So thanks for that.
well, that serves you right. Shouldn't have given her my mattress without asking.
Yeah, that's the least of our worries. Because she's hiring her own PI. Some ex-police detective. 40 years experience.
So she didn't go for Lenny then?
Don't ask. I know it's not a good time for someone to be sniffing around. Won't do you any good at the polls, will it?
I'm more concerned about you doing jail time, actually. So what next?
What are your feelings on euthanasia?
I'm gonna go and ask the nurse for a fresh one. There's bits floating in this.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll meet him.
You know what this means? I have to give him a name.
All right, just one step at a time. If you hadn't spoken to that policeman, if you hadn't come to see me.
Yeah, well, I didn't I? So there's no point thinking about what ifs. The most important thing is you're going to meet your son. I know what a big step it is, and I'm proud of you.
Well, I've got it from here.
You sure?
Yep, I'm sure Imran will be wondering where you are.
Okay. Well, I'll be thinking about it.
Hello, Abby. I'm Chloe. I'm a social worker. I've been assigned to your case.
I was just on my way to the neonatal unit.
We need to have a little chat first. Thanks, love. I thought you two were having a romantic film night.
Don't blame me. I thought I downloaded 51st Dates.
Which is actually called Like It Was the First Time in Spanish. Turns out there's another film of the same name somewhere on the deepest recesses of the internet, which you managed to find.
Definitely weren't her first time.
So what are you having?
Dunno, have you got anything that can erase memories?
2 very large gin and tonics, please.
I'll be right back.
So are you staying at Daniel's tonight? Because if you are, me and Liam might have a little film night of our own. What did you say it was called again?
Hey, Daniel, it's Nikki. I lost my contacts on my phone a while ago, but I found this number on the back of an old notepad, and I'm pretty sure it's you. Anyway, if it's not, please ignore. If it is, call me. Message deleted.
I swear to you, the TV's only just gone on. LT, back me up. was expecting you home ages ago.
Yeah, sorry. An old client came to see me and I couldn't leave her, the state she was in.
You just can't help yourself, can you? Just taking on other people's problems.
Yeah, well, not everyone's as lucky as we are they?
Well, you're telling me, take a look at that.
Mummy and Daddy, eh? Promise me things will never change. Promise me we'll always be this happy.
I promise. So, I set aside some cheesy beans. Don't to put some toast on for you?
Oh, you're my hero.
So, this client of yours, is she going to be okay?
Yeah. Do you know what? I think she is.
I understand the operation went well. Hopefully you'll be home tomorrow.
Look, can we just cut to the chase, please, Chloe?
Before you meet your son, it's important for me to manage your expectations. I need you to understand that it could be a long and difficult road if you want to be a part of his life.
What?
Abby, you gave birth under the influence of narcotics. The police are waiting to question you about your involvement in the theft of a car. You have a long history of drug and alcohol addiction, and you've already lost the care of 2 children.
No, I gave the twins up willingly so they could have a better life.
And we need to assess whether that's the right outcome for your son too, which will take weeks, maybe months.
And in the meantime?
You can see him while he's in hospital if that's what you want. But I need to make you aware that depending on the outcome of our assessment, you may not be able to take him home.
You can't do that to me. I made a mistake. I didn't know I was pregnant, or I would never have got high.
Have you had any drink or drugs since?
Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Look, you left him in the hospital.
I was scared.
But we can't run the risk of that happening again. We have to safeguard the child. You know that.
I will just tell me straight. What are my chances of getting custody? Are they 50-50? Higher? Lower?
It's not helpful to speculate at this stage. But there are lots of things you could do that would really help your case.
Like what?
Enrolling in a rehab program.
I'll do it. What else?
Involve the father.
I can't.
Are you sure? Because if you can prove you've got support from him or any other close family member, well, that always goes down well with the judge.
Judge?
This will end up in court.
Do you know what? I'm going to make this really easy for you. I don't want him.
Abby.
No, I mean it. Stick that in your stupid report.
And if you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's programme, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information. Stay with us tonight as brand new thriller Our House continues next.